Hello,
Hello.
hello. Good morning, all. We are so happy to come to you live this morning. Happy
Yes, we
February.
are. Yay.
I am so very excited to have this conversation today, Carla, because skincare is so important. We all know the elementary school thing about your skin is your biggest organ, and it's the least taken care of, in my opinion, because we take it for granted every day. So I'm excited to have this conversation. I am not as excited to be barefaced this morning with no makeup. And I'm borrowing my daughter's adorable little spa wrap here to keep my hair out of my face. But this is our masterclass called Glow Up. And we are so excited to have this conversation about skincare, about how to take care of your skin, about how to find safe products, about how to eat for beautiful skin. So this is going to be a great conversation. And we're going to get all of that done in less than 30 minutes, right, Carla?
Woo-hoo! Then we better get started, right? So I
Yes.
understand that you're going to start out and put on a mask for us. So which mask are you using today?
So I am using the Youth Hydrating Gel Mask.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll show you this beautiful color, and you can see that I actually use it a lot because there's not a lot left. It's this beautiful gold color. So now I'm going to take off my glasses so I can't see you all as well, but I'm putting on this mask to kind of kick us off. And maybe while I do that, I can just introduce myself. So I am Daphne Booth. I am one of the leaders of this Smart Choices community. But I also, more importantly, wanted to tell you about my skincare because you can see Carla and I have a little bit different skin. She has had a lifetime of taking care of her skin. I have not. I turn 46 in a couple weeks, and in this age of my life, I'm learning how important skincare is. And I'm learning that in my childhood, I didn't wear a lot of sunscreen. In my adulthood, I didn't know better. And so I was not using great sunscreens to protect my skin like I should have. And then when I got pregnant with my daughter, who's 8 now, my skin developed these age spots, which aren't age spots. They were actually from my pregnancy. And I've talked to my dermatologist about it. And unless I want to be out of the sun and on heavy antibiotics, or not antibiotics, but heavy meds, I'm kind of stuck with them. So, Youth, the Shaklee Youth skincare line has been a game changer for my skin. So, that's me in a nutshell. Your turn, Carla.
Okay, but before we get into my story, what kind of benefits have you noticed since you've been using and you've been using the products for over 8 years now.
Yep.
So what kind of benefits have you seen?
So I'm sure this is not going to surprise you, Carla, but at the beginning, I started as a skeptic because I thought, how could, my skincare reverse kind of the damage that I've done over my lifetime? And it's amazing. So number one benefit was smoother, softer skin. It was just like not as dry and brittle. So that's number one. Number two is those age spots have definitely gotten lighter. And just in general, my face is more even. Now, if you see me and I'm out and about, like today at car line at school, you're still going to see imperfect skin. But if you were to rewind back 5 or 6 years, you would see a significant difference. So that, and then also, I'm worried about what's ahead, right? So I want to start protecting from here forward. And we're going to talk about like the different skincare products that I'm using to protect from here forward. So yeah,
Awesome.
that
Okay, so
helps.
I'll dive into my story. So, yes, I represent another side of this, and that is someone who has taken care of their skin since I was 26. And my story is that my mother, when I was when she was in her 40s, she was diagnosed with her first skin cancer. And over the remaining years, she's had so many skin cancers removed, as well as even having to have part of her nose removed and reconstructed. So that was a big wake up for me to be very concerned. Plus, she had ingrained in me, how important daily skincare was, because she had not. The damage that you do is done in your childhood and your early 20s. So, unfortunately, but that's what I love about Daphne's story is we can do something about it starting today. When's the best day to do this is the day you learn how important it is, right? So I was introduced to Shaklee products when I was 26. So grateful. I already was doing skincare, but I was using Ivory soap. I thought Ivory soap was the answer. I believed those commercials. I'm so grateful a friend shared Shaklee with me because I started using it. Now, prior to Shaklee, I had combination skin, and I'm going to talk about the different types of skin in just a minute. And that means I had oily T-zone and dry patches, and I mean really dry. When I started using the Shaklee skincare, within a matter of 30 days, my skin was corrected, and I have had normal skin ever since. Now, I'm not promising, guaranteeing you'll have normal skin in 30 days, but I will guarantee you will have results of some sort. You will notice a difference, and Shaklee stands behind that guarantee as well. So for me, what I want to stress, I'm 58 now, so I've been using these products for over 30 years. And we do an inside out approach. So that means we also talk about nutrition, and we're going to dive into a little bit of nutrition for your skin today, as well as what you're putting on your skin. So let's get started with asking you a couple of questions about your skin. Would you say that your skin is more dry? So like flaky, dry, scaly to the touch, just feel dry. Okay. If that's your skin type, would you type that in the comments below? Even if you're watching the replay, jump in. We're going to come back and watch this and interact with you. So pop dry in the comments. Or do you find your skin is oily and you just know you have large pores and you have, that oily, just feeling and, you break out a lot? If that's the case, put oily in the comments. Or you may have skin like mine was, where I had that oily in some places and dry in other. That's called combination skin. So drop combo in the comments if that's you. Or so you have combo, or you may have normal skin like mine, because I use this Youth every single morning and night. My skin, I always do this. I say, feel my skin, feel my skin. It feels like a baby's bottom, because it does. It just feels amazing. And so, yeah, put normal below if that's where you stand. So the first thing is identifying where you are with your skincare. All right, the next thing we're going to do is talk about the steps. So I hear a lot of people say, oh my gosh, I try to do skincare. It's so many steps. I just can't keep up with it. It's so confusing. So what we're going to demonstrate for you today is 4-step simple skincare. Okay, it's very, very simple. And Daphne is going to start with step 1 now, because she did a mask, and I want to talk a little bit about mask treatments. We have,
before I take the mask off, isn't it beautiful? I just love the color.
I love it. I think it's liquid gold. I mean, it's just so luxurious. And I love this one. This is my favorite mask because it's hydrating. So it's just putting a lot of good moisture into your skin. You want to do mask about once or twice a week. So this is one of our masks. We also have a charcoal mask, which is more of a detoxifying. It pulls out impurities. Really, really good, especially if you have oily skin. But I like to do that once or twice a month, just to, just keep everything flowing and detoxified in my skin. So step 1 is we're going to cleanse every morning, every night. You want to cleanse your face. I mean, that is ideal. So what I like to do is I keep a tube of this luminous gel oil cleanser in my shower, and I put a little bit, like she did, in my hand, and then I add water, mix it up a little bit, and then rub it in. Give yourself a little massage, and don't forget your neck and your chest area here. Very, very important. Now, I want to tell you a few things about this particular cleanser. It's dual purpose. I'm showing you the catalog here. It cleanses and hydrates, and it also polishes your skin. It purifies and it prepares. So it's a 3-in-1 soap-free, pH balanced cleanser. And it's got all of the things we're going to show you today. Have Shaklee's patented Vital Repair Plus. And that is a combination of antioxidants, beautiful, nutritious ingredients from nature that repair your skin. So it's got muscadine grape extract, as well as exfoliating green algae. and it helps provide all immediate radiance. So look at her, aren't you radiating now?
It really does feel
Wonderful.
good because my
Yes.
my skin feels like a little bit, I don't know, it feels like a little bit more tight, but not like that terrible feeling when you've put bad soap on your face.
Right, like when I was using Ivory, it would get very,
Yeah.
very tight and
It just feels
rough.
like
Yeah.
soft and together.
So here's the
Right.
beautiful thing. Remember how we talked about all the different skin types? This is good for all skin types. So you're good. Okay, the next step that we're going to show you is the toner. So this is called the Perfecting Skin Toner. And it's step 2. And this exfoliates, so it's going to help remove dead skin cells. It also hydrates, it puts hydration in, and it nourishes your skin because it's got all those botanicals I was telling you about. It removes the dull skin cells off of our skin because our cells are turning over every day, and gets rid of any pollutants, environmental pollutants when we go out and, the sun and whatnot, and pollution. And then it restores your healthy glow. And this has got that green algae complex, the Vital Repair Plus, and the muscadine grape extract.
So what always amazes me with this is everybody just saw I did a mask,
Right.
I wiped it off, like wiped with water as well. Then I did the cleanser, and I'm still getting a little bit of skin cells, etc. And I think that's important because I always downplayed the toner step. I just never felt like I needed it until I listened to another skincare specialist who said, this is why you do it, because the multiple steps are helping to really clean and moisturize your face. So
And
don't
exfoliate.
underestimate and
And
exfoliate.
exfoliate. And a lot of people said, oh, well, the cleanser might not be working because I see all this, residue stuff, whatever. But that's your dead skin cells. Like, it's taking another layer of dead skin cells off. It's not dirt. It's not makeup. It's your skin. So, all right. So the next third step, okay, but let me just say that toner helps open up your pores and get ready to receive the serum. So at this stage, you will have picked a serum work with your Shaklee person to get the right one for your skin type. We have a couple of different serums to choose from. So we have a hydrating serum, which I love to use in the morning. And then we have a youth activating serum, which I love to use at night. So I actually use both of them. But when you get your personalized wellness regimen, we're going to start you out with one. So what are you using today, Daphne? What are you picking?
So it's funny because you and I do the same thing, but in the rush, I grabbed the activating serum, which is what I usually put on at night because I usually
Okay.
do the hydrating serum, but they're interchangeable. So
Yeah.
I'm going to do the one that I usually do in the evening.
Okay. So let's talk about the youth activating serum. We'll go over here to our serum page in this beautiful catalog. And if you'd like a catalog, ask your Shaklee person. You can actually add these to your cart for less than $3, as well as we have a digital version we can send you if you just want to look at it online. So this one will accelerate your skin cell renewal by 10 times. It's a very potent anti-aging treatment, and it's got apple cell, lotus japonicus, and vitamin A retinol. It's encapsulated, so it's a very safe form of retinol. And it helps support collagen production and renew the skin at the cellular level, making your skin act younger and give you that radiance and rejuvenation. This is really the piece of the puzzle that we really highly recommend to see the significant changes in your skin. But if you have very, very sensitive skin and are worried about that, start with the hydrating one. So let me tell you about the hydration serum. It increases, in clinical studies, it was proven to increase by 212% your skin hydration. And when you replenish and hydrate your skin, you're going to see less fine lines and wrinkles. So it's really, really good. And it's going to quench your skin for up to 24 hours. And when you add your moisturizer on top of that, amazing. It's just going to be fabulous. So let's move to step 4 now. And that is, there's a couple of different options you can go with, but we're going to hear Daphne. What is your morning routine? How do you do this?
So I switch back and forth. There's two products that I use next. The one that I'm going to show today is the Moisture Day Lock Cream. That is just a beautiful light cream. The alternative that I use is a SPF moisturizer. And I think you have that. I just ran out. I can't believe I just ran out and can't show you all. But I use them back and forth. And for those of you that are saying, wait a minute, Daphne, you talked about wanting to wear SPF. I do that in my next step, and I'll show you that in my next step. So I'm going to put on my Moisture Day Lock Cream.
And
Oh,
you
so
can,
good.
you can use that Moisture Day Lock. If you have especially dry skin, you can put that on before you add the moisturizer that has the SPF in it as well, just to lock in some extra moisture. I use this one. So I do the 4 steps. I do cleanse, tone, serum, and then I use this one. So because I don't wear makeup every day, and so I just love to at least make sure I've protected my skin. And it feels really good. It's amazing. But let me tell you a little bit about it. So let's go back here to, this is called Age Defense Mineral Moisturizer with SPF of 30. It's a chemical-free SPF 30 broad spectrum UVA, UVB protection with naturally derived mineral titanium dioxide, and features our patented Vital Repair Plus and muscadine grape extract. Okay, so what do you do about that next step there, Daphne?
I don't know if this is what you do, but this is an
Yeah.
everyday for me. I use the Youth BB cream, and this has an SPF of 30 in it. And I have those skin spots that I was telling you about, those darker discolorations on my skin. And this is the thing that just evens it out. And most days, if you see me, this is what I'm wearing on my skin because I do not like heavy makeup. So I use BB cream. And also for those of you that are saying, Daphne, why are you doing this all with your fingers? Well, I have this amazing friend of mine who is a Mary Kay gal, and she taught me that you can use brushes, you can use sponges, you can use your fingers. You choose out of that option what the cleanest choice is. And for me, I'm an avid hand washer and I don't wash my brushes often enough. So that is why I'm doing everything with my fingers. You do you. But that's another way to make sure you're removing toxins from your face.
Yes, that's really good. So I also use the BB cream, but I don't use it every day. I don't always put on the makeup, but I always use my SPF here. So, but you can use that one she's using that does have the SPF of 30 in it, and it is a 5-in-1. And if you want a time saver, if you only get one product, this is the one to get. So let me tell you a little bit about it from the catalog while she's putting it on and demonstrating. Our youth activating BB cream is a 5-in-1 beauty balm. It's formulated with muscadine grape polyphenols to protect against damaging free radicals. Plus, it's got vitamin C, E, and B5 to nourish, green algae to improve firmness, and an ocean-derived polymer creates a pollution protection shield. Naturally derived zinc oxide and titanium oxide provide a chemical-free SPF 30 broad spectrum UVA, UVB protection, and it comes in 4 blendable shades. So I like to use number 1 for my concealer and brightener. Number 2 is for my all over. If you're a little bit darker, more tan, a number 3. And then number 4 is the darkest. And number 4, I like to use for contouring. And so like we even sell it in a 4-pack. So you can get all 4 at once, or you can buy them individually. But that is really a wonderful product with the 5-in-1 benefits. So next, what we want to do is talk about some success stories. So before I dive into that, I'm going to let Daphne, if you can kind of wrap up while I pull up the stories we want to share.
Absolutely. So my face is looking a little shiny, but I actually blame the lights that I have on me right now because my face is not shiny in real life, but my skin feels amazing. And there are several reasons that I've been drawn to the skincare line. One, if you're watching and you're saying 5 steps, that's crazy. I don't want to do that every day. if we hadn't been talking, we would probably get through that whole process in about a minute and a half. Number two, and we haven't talked about this a bunch yet,
I agree.
but this is a perfect conversation to be having hand in hand with these before and afters, is my background is science, and I am a label reader. I like understanding what I'm putting into my body, what I'm putting on my skin. And the beautiful part about this Shaklee Youth product line is it is free of more than 2,500 chemicals that are found in other skincare products. And if you're saying, yeah, I can send you the list, and I would challenge you to compare it to some of the other brands on the market. And then when you compare it with this price point, it's a slam dunk. All right. So Carla, were
Right.
you gonna?
Yeah. Can you see my pictures? Did they come
I
up?
can. I
Okay,
can.
so I have a couple of before and afters I wanted to share with you. My before and after doesn't really show much change because I mean, I've been using these the whole time. So we pulled up some from some friends of ours that have used these products. So this is Crystal. You can see her before and just 60 days later. And then I love this one with the male. We wanted to show you a male because look at the difference. You really can see those. And then one of our Smart Choices community members, Daphne, this is one of your friends, Erin, said that she used to, she's just like me. She used bar soap and no SPF until she was in her 30s. And but she's already got her kids started on a whole skincare routine. So that's really good. And her 9-year-old's taking her moisturizer and mascara, and you've had that happen too,
I
right?
have absolutely had that happen. My daughter keeps stealing my stuff.
And then here is another, some more before and afters of a, you know, little, when you're a little bit older, it could still make a really big difference if you start older. So I wanted to share that. It's not too late. And so these are a couple of our friends of ours, and you can see it. It's dramatic. And then another one of our team members said, "Oh, well, that's the same testimony. Let's move on." And then same pictures. Sorry, that's what happens when you throw something together in a hurry. Oh my gosh. But I wanted to share Stacy here. She's one of our Smart Choices community, and this was taken today. She literally posted this for our skincare class, and she's going into surgery today. But she took this picture, and she's so sorry to miss the class, but she says she loves our skincare products. And this picture, look at her skin. Look at her skin. No filters, no makeup. She's over 65, and she's just encouraging everybody to try these products. So yeah, that's some of what I wanted to share there today.
Well, and I think, I mean, all of those people we know personally. And so I think that's where a true testimony comes from. We can show you the fancy brochures with the before and afters, but having the experiences from real people. So one of the things that we also wanted to talk about was that skincare is also, we're talking about products that you can put on your skin, but we also want to talk about products, or not products, but things that you can do to support healthy skincare from inside. We talk a lot about nourishing your body inside and out here in our Smart Choices community. And I think it's important to just spend a few minutes talking about that. And a look at that. Carla brings up beauty foods right here.
Yes.
And so we talk a lot about the power of different types of foods and eating a diverse diet of fruits and vegetables. And we are going to post this graphic in the comments below as well, I believe. But we've heard about avocados offer you vitamin E for your skin. Berries are high in vitamin C and assist collagen production. Leafy greens, we all know the power of leafy greens and how many vitamins and minerals it gives you. Fatty fishes like salmon are rich in omega-3s, sweet potatoes. I mean, all of these different foods can really help to support your skin, and it's supporting, cell redevelopment. It's supporting elasticity of your skin. It's supporting protection from sun and like free radical damage. So it's all of those bits and pieces. Is there anything you
Right.
wanted to add?
Just, we are what we eat, right? So what we put in our body, comes out on the outside. So, eating lots of beauty foods like we have listed here is going to help make a big difference for you. So yeah. And if you want more info on, like this side of it, as well as the skincare, we are going to be hosting a 7-day skincare challenge where we're going to be giving you a whole lot more in-depth information about skincare from the inside out. So let me stop sharing here and let's open up for some Q&A time. So we want to invite you to ask any questions you might have. We do have some of our team members in the chat looking for your questions. And if you're watching the replay, go ahead and pop your questions in there because we are going to come back and visit this and answer all of your questions.
Well, we're waiting for any questions to come forward. I just wanted to share because I'm obsessed with these new multitaskers that Shaklee just released. One of my new favorites is called Up and Glowing, and it's actually a vanilla latte drink. You can add this little packet to your smoothie, or you can heat up some milk like almond milk or coconut milk. You can do regular dairy milk if you're good with dairy, and you mix it up and it makes this luxurious warm drink. But the reason that it is called Up and Glowing is because it has collagen in it, and collagen gives you that boost of beauty, and it's good for hair growth, nail growth. It's good for joint health, and so I love these little sticks. And yeah, it's got a little green tea extract too. So this is the type of thing that if you were going to do it, I would do it in the morning if you want a little green tea caffeine boost.
All right, so let's take a few minutes and talk about what's coming up with our skin care 7-day glow up challenge. Daphne, do you want to share a little bit about that? I'm going to pull up something else to show in just a minute.
Sounds good. So we are going to kick off next week with a 7-day skincare challenge. If you've been part of our community here, you know that it's something that we love to do because it gives us an opportunity to kind of focus in on one subject. And of course, with it being February and it being a month of love and loving the skin that you are in, we are going to spend several days educating about how to take care of your skin. So it's really going to be an expansion of this little chat that we've just had right now, but going a little bit more in depth. And for folks that want to take their skincare to the next level, we are also going to have daily check-ins. We're going to have a little tracker that you can follow along on how to take better care of your skin. And it's going to be a little daily tracker that's got tasks that can help you support your skin, like staying hydrated and getting good sleep and nourishing your body and doing a skincare routine. So it'll really help you dial in those habits. So I'm really looking forward to this topic, and we kick off next Monday, I believe.
That is actually, we're kicking off on Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
That's right. So what I'm excited about on the tracker is we're also going to be tracking like different foods that we eat, like different colors, trying to get kind of like our Eat the Rainbow challenge. It's going to have a little bit of that in it as well. So that's pretty exciting. I'm still looking for something that I wanted to share, but I'm going to go ahead and pop up what's going on. There is a promotion on what we have shared with you today. And so I want to make sure you get that information. So let me pop this up here. It's going to pop up. And there you go. All of the Shaklee Youth products are on sale for the rest of this month for 20% off. No promo code needed while supplies last. Okay. So what we've shown you and what I'm trying to find for you is the personalized regimen. The value for this, the retail value, is $327. And the price that you're going to get it for is about $220 because you're going to get a special discount and then an additional 20% off that. You're getting 15% plus 20. It's really 35% off. Anyway, I can't get into all the details. You got to talk to your Shaklee person about that. But I will say what's really cool is if you order while supplies last, and I say don't wait, don't hesitate, because they do sell out, is you're going to get, if you order this collection, whether you're a new customer or an existing customer, and you order the personalized collection that we showed you today, you're going to get the eye cream, which is a $65 value for free. I mean, is that an amazing deal or what?
Yeah. And for people that are saying, oh, wait a minute, like that's a big commitment, or I don't need the whole kit, you actually get a much better discount by grabbing the whole kit. And I think on the packaging, I can't remember if it says 30 days or 60 days. Typically my supply lasts more than 60 days because the products are so concentrated, a little goes a long way. And so if you compare a youth kit to other big name brands out there where you're getting cleanser, toner, moisturizer, like morning moisturizer, nighttime moisturizer, serum, I mean, you are getting an amazing bang for the buck. And then to get 20% off and then get the free lip or eye cream. Oh my goodness, such a good deal.
And don't hesitate, because you're also going to get 2 free face masks. Because that's not all, right? And it's just such an incredible deal. I hope that you'll take advantage of this. Reach out to your Shaklee person for all the details. And it is 11:30. We have kept our promise to keep you only 30 minutes. So we want to thank you so much for participating. Be sure to drop any questions you have below. And reach out to us and let us know if we can help you get started. And if you want to order with this promotion and do the skincare challenge, like order today so you'll have your products in time for the skincare challenge. Thanks for watching.